Hey everyone, I'm Danielle, and welcome to the Debrief. This is the space where we keep it real, talking about life, work, relationships, and everything in between. Each week, I'll share honest conversations, personal stories, and a few laughs along the way. Whether you're on your morning drive, getting ready for work, or just need a little midweek boost, you're in the right place. So grab your coffee, get comfortable, and let's dive in. Hey everyone listening. This is the first episode of the Debrief with Danielle. And today, my very special guest is Rachel Matthews, who is a almost graduate from East Carolina University. She is going to be graduating in December with a fashion merchandising degree, and she is my best friend. And we're going to be talking about bad and good habits and how they come about and how to fix them. So, we chose the topic habits, good and bad, because we have bad habits and they happen. So, habits are formed through a repeating habit loop, which consists of a cue or a behavior, such as like a routine, and essentially a reward. So, a cue would be like a trigger that tells your brain to go into like an automatic mode in what habit to use. The routine or like the behavior is the automatic action that follows the cue, and the reward is a positive outcome that helps your brain remember the loop for the future. So if you have the enjoyment of social media, you do something and you give yourself 5 minutes of social media time, that's your reward for your bad habit or good habit, whatever that is.
Okay.
All right, so I have my friend Rachel here, and she's gonna tell us whatever bad or good habit she has.
Hey guys, I have the worst habit of waiting until the last minute to do assignments for school. I have an assignment due tonight at 11:59 p.m. and I still have not even looked at it. And that is probably the worst habit you could have. But at the end of the day, I kind of just like chug along and get the assignments done. And I have a pretty good GPA, so it hasn't held me back that much. But that would probably be my worst habit. What about you?
Well, I was gonna ask you before we get into mine how you think that this habit came about. What triggered it?
I think honestly, like just having a busy work schedule and having to work a full-time job on top of doing 20 max credits is kind of like hard to maneuver around sometimes. And sometimes you just got to get used to submitting close to the deadline. And I think I kind of just got used to having such a short amount of time to do stuff. So I thrive in that short amount of time and just lock in and do it that way.
Gotcha. And how do you think you would be able to fix this bad habit, or you're doing it up until December?
Honestly, now that because I work in retail, I think now that the busy season's starting again, I probably will keep doing it until I graduate. But sometimes I just get in the mood where I want to lock in and do stuff and I'll get it done then. But other than that, I'm sticking to that deadline. I don't know why I've always been like this, but I still get it in, so that's all that matters.
Now, do you think that this habit has just started with you being in college, or do you think it's happened in the past with your school experiences?
I think a big thing was college starting this for me because that's when I started to work and do college at the same time. And my schedule got really, really busy with working full time and maxing out my credits at 20 a semester. So I was like kind of forced to do this bad habit. And I just got used to like getting right in under the wire. And I think that some of my work is better that way, I think. But Yeah, I
And
think I've
now with graduating in December, do you think you're going to continue this bad habit or do you want to try and better yourself until then of not turning it in late? Well, not late,
I
last minute.
I don't know. I genuinely think that I should stop, but I don't think I am going to, especially with work and stuff and getting like a new job soon. But hopefully with grad school I do kind of turn a new leaf and do a different bad habit there.
Now, kind of going into like the research I did about this topic beforehand, do you feel as if you get some type of reward after completing an assignment or some type of feeling?
Relief. I feel really relieved when it isn't 11:59 p.m. and I submit it, but I don't know if you guys use Canvas, but we use Canvas. So like when you submit an assignment, it gives you like confetti. So that's kind of like my reward. But also I think my grades this semester have been really, really good. So that's a reward for me.
That's good. Very good.
Do you have a bad habit?
My bad habit for school would probably be just actually like having to get up and go to school. Because for me, I'm just so tired all the time because I am working full time and also doing school full time. So I'm just tired and just getting able to sleep in a little bit is just the best thing.
Yeah, I know. Do you think you just started this bad habit, or do you think you did that as like in high school and stuff?
I think I didn't really do it in high school because I feel like it was easier to kind of be like forced to go because like you have your parents being like, all right, come on, you gotta get ready for school and you gotta get on the bus, or something like that. I feel like it definitely started when I went to Brookdale since I just transferred to Monmouth. And I just feel like more recently, like I work in retail as well, like you said before, with the holiday season, like I'm just working like really early 6 a.m. shifts and it's just taking a toll on my body and I just need the time to rest, honestly.
Yeah, totally understand that. Do you think it's like different for each class? Like, do you think there's some classes you can kind of like have this bad habit in?
Yeah, I would have to say a lot of my teachers are very laid back and like don't really care about attendance. So like it's kind of good in that aspect, but also not at the same time because I really need to break this bad habit. But I feel like once I actually like just get a break and like I could regenerate myself and be a human being, I can go.
I think you got it.
Do you have any good habits that you want to talk about?
School related, probably. I don't know. I would say kind of my leadership throughout college has been surprisingly a good habit for me. I looking back like freshman year, I would never think that like I'm on an executive board preparing to send 10 students up to New York City in January. Like I think the leadership and kind of forcing myself to be involved set me up for success, kind of.
That's good. And you feel like you're getting something out of this like good habit, like you're getting that reward at the end of the day whenever you do something.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see this be a successful trip because the last couple trips with this club, it hasn't been. And I think that would be probably like my main goal to see everybody have like a good time, everybody get there safely, and everyone kind of get something out of this trip and it not just be like a fun trip to New York type of thing. But
That's good.
Yeah. What's your good habit? Do you- I know you have to have one.
Um, Honestly, this is like pretty hard for me to figure out because I feel like I'm just like in the same routine every day of
Yeah.
like whether I'm going to school, today or I'm going to work today. It's like I'm either doing one of those two things.
Yeah.
And it's like I'm always on a set schedule. Um, I would probably have to say for this semester with transferring to Monmouth, probably a good habit is like kind of like yours, like I'm getting more involved. Like I joined a club, like I joined PRSSA. I went to a conference with them in Washington. I go to the meetings every week. Like I'm motivated to like go and do that.
Yeah, and that's hard, especially when you do have a big schedule like the way you do. Like that's a good habit right there, like having the mindset to keep going.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people when they get a busy schedule, they just like stop. They get overwhelmed really.
Hmm. Yeah. So I think that would probably be my good like habit. I honestly just feel like I don't really have many right now because I'm just in like a set schedule of like going to work, going to school, going home, going to sleep, like just trying to do as much as possible, but also as little as possible because I am super tired at the end of the day.
Yeah, get it, girl. Do you have any like habits outside of school that you think like are good or bad?
Honestly, I procrastinate with my laundry. I just don't want to like working in retail just I don't want to deal with folding clothes and doing that when I get home, so I literally just leave it until I actually have to physically do it, which I'm sure you probably understand as well when you're working at Victoria's Secret all week. You just don't want to pick up a piece of clothing when you get home, and you would just much rather lay in bed than stand at a laundry basket.
Yeah. No, definitely. There's still laundry on my table.
Yep. What are other good habits that you have outside of school?
I would say recently, this is like a short-term habit for me. It would probably be going to the gym lately. I've been really on top with that. And like it's better for my mental health and everything. I've been maybe in better words, self-care. Because I've been all about that recently, like vitamins, diet, gym, face stuff. Just did my hair. Like, I think getting ready to graduate, I'm kind of like locking in on all of that self care stuff.
Yeah, and kind of like how it makes you feel internally about yourself.
Yeah, and I've definitely seen a difference because I don't think I've ever been like as locked in with that stuff as I am now.
And that's always a good habit to have. And hopefully, you're able to keep up with it and you add it into your daily routine.
Yeah. Do you have any habits outside of school,
Um,
bad or good?
Probably a good habit I have outside, probably a good habit I have outside of school and like work personally. And just me personally is that I also keep up with my self-care and self-pampering
How you do?
because I think that is very, very important for a girl's life, especially mine. Like, I just personally feel better internally, mentally, and physically when I have my hair, my eyelashes, my nails done. I just feel like I look good and I look like a functioning human being and I can go about my day. Like I got my nails done today and it's like I can't stop looking at them. Like I just love how they look. Like I'm gonna get my eyelashes done on Thursday and like I'm so excited like to feel alive again and like not look dead without eyelashes.
Do you think you've always been like this? Like you've always needed to be pampered or like taking care of yourself in that aspect?
Yes.
Where do you think that comes from?
My mother, my
Yeah.
mom has always taken me to get my nails done with her, get her my hair done with her. The eyelashes I picked up myself because it's just
Hmm.
easier for me personally to just wake up in the morning and fluff fluff them out.
Yeah.
But definitely my mom because she gets her hair done every 3 weeks. She gets her nails and her toes done every 2 weeks. Like she has it set. I probably go once a month for my nails. So yeah, so those are the habits that I have. Those are the habits you have. Um, honestly, however these habits happen or store from whatever goes on in our brains, good or bad, they're what makes us who we are when it all comes down to it. So honestly, like, yes, I can stop being lazy and go get my butt to school and I will. I just need my life to slow down
Yeah.
and I want to go to school. I do, but physically and mentally I just need sleep.
Yeah.
So I am going to try and change that so then I can feel better about myself and, not have this feeling in the back of my head like, oh, I skipped school today. Like, what am I going to do? Sort of
Yeah.
thing. So,
It's good to know that though. Like that's so healthy that you could recognize that you have bad habits that need to be fixed.
mhm, yes, definitely. And I feel like a lot of people struggle with that
Yeah.
and coming to terms with the bad habits that they have.
Yeah. Definitely.
Um, so yeah, I feel like this does conclude our podcast for today. Thank you everyone for listening and getting real with us, having some laughs, hearing my hiccups. They went away, thank God.
About time. No, this was so fun.
Guess so. We'll see you guys on the next episode. Next episode, we're going to talk about pop culture.
Ooh. I can't
So we
wait.
will see you guys on the flip side. This has been the debrief with Danielle.
Bye.